Hello, good afternoon. It's November 5th at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I am your host, Luke Hosensky on Senior Talk US. This is a recording of our live show. Eastern Daylight Time. Well, that's going to go away pretty soon, hopefully. There's some bills floating around Congress to exterminate those two ugly days that we have. Anyway, topics today, really mostly personal. I'm relocating. I have a home in Port St. Lucie, and I'll end up living there permanently rather than bouncing back and forth between Coconut Creek. So that happens later in the month. My programming will be sketchy. Not that it already isn't sketchy, but it'll be sketchy times when I'm there or not. But I will come back. I will persevere and present some sort of a show to you. I hope you like my content. I genuinely care about you, and I appreciate it. Hey, I have my first subscriber. Excuse me if you happen to watch this show. I couldn't pull up your name. It says that I have a subscriber. I've seen your picture on your profile, but I don't recall your name, and I wanted to have it for this show. My sincere regrets that I didn't get a chance to do that, but you will always have that mantle of Senior Talk US first subscriber. Yay. So I talked a little bit about moving, and that's coming up. I'm going to have some days planning and packing and all of those things. And it's going to be touch and go for the rest of November. But I should be a solid citizen come December. Okay, what's going on a little bit? I'm fighting through my senior moments, and we talked a little bit about that. I'm going to ask Chat over here in the corner. I'm going to ask him just about that. Explain senior moments. And what does he have to say? Senior moments is a casual, lighthearted term people use to describe brief lapses in memory or attention that tend to become more common with age. And hopefully I am aging well like a fine cognac. As we get older, processing speed slows down, so recalling information can take longer. That would be those pregnant pauses that I'm so frequent to give. They should be infrequent, but I'm afraid that they become a little bit more common. Attention can be easily divided, making distractions more impactful. Did you hear that, Mr. Wesley? Mr. Wesley is here with us in the studio. I think it's time to bring him up. Let's see if we can find Mr. Wesley. Image file. Yeah. Here he is. Here is Mr. Wesley in the studio. That is a still picture, but he has exactly the same pose as he is in the picture. So appreciate that. And I'm back as the main attraction. But it's always nice to have our mascot present for the broadcast. And Wesley, did you enjoy your tuna this morning? Yes, he had some net-free tuna. He is a privileged cat. Yes, there is no doubt. Just the luck of the draw in the kitty world. So he won the kitty lottery, I think, although there are some much more fortunate than he is. A little bit about Wesley. He's a solo creature. When he was quite a bit younger, he's 1 3/4 years old. And when he was, a little less than one, I went to an cat adoption place, and I brought him a friend. She looked like what is it? A Bombay, American Bombay cat, all black, beautiful. Well, Wesley could not stop bothering her. It was intense, and he is a determined kitty. He would just be always in her face or on top of her, and she's always sought to have some escape from Mr. Wesley. So unfortunately, I took her back to the cat adoption because I believe that Wesley is the master of his domain, and he wants to be the only one in his domain. So anyway, back to attention can be more easily divided. I think that was a pretty good example of that, don't you? Oh, by the way, you can post a comment, and I should see it on the screen. I have not tested that yet. Excuse me. And I want to get to the point where I offer either the live or both the live stream and a live chat. So there's lots I have yet to do on the mechanics of Senior Talk. Complete the website. There is a placebo website right now at https://seniortalk.us. If you go to that with your browser, you'll see the imposter. That's going to take some work. And as I said, I want to get my social networking all dialed in. My social networking, it's no longer non-existent, but it's definitely in the neophyte class. Just a tiny bit. And I guess I don't want a gigantic presence. That's not what my goal is here. My goal is to bring people together and to talk about life as we age. There's a thought. So back to the why do they happen as far as senior moments. Short-term memory may weaken slightly even in healthy aging. These changes are typically normal and not necessarily a sign of the D word and a serious cognitive decline. When to pay attention, occasional forgetting. Oh, look who's here. The king has entered another part of his domain. He's drinking out of my glass right now. Occasional forgetfulness is normal, but if memory lapse begin to interfere with daily life, make familiar tasks difficult, cause repeated confusion about time or place. November 5th at 1:09 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Yes, there is no confusion about that. I'm presently in Coconut Creek, so I don't have any confusion about the time or place, and lead to personality or behavior changes. Well, if you're around me, they change with the weather. So, or other things. Oh, are you just going to settle in here? He's settling in for the long haul. He wants to be scratched, and he needs to have his time. He doesn't know why I'm talking the way I'm talking and into this microphone. So helpful strategies on senior moments. Keep routines. Key's always in the same place. No, I don't do it that way. Use reminders or calendars. I do that. Otherwise, I would totally miss. And I strive to be prompt and on time. There goes Mr. Wesley. I think he didn't get enough attention. And get good sleep, manage stress, and exercise regularly. That last component, I'm working on it. I've chosen, I have membership to a gym. I've been there within the past month about 3 times. But I happened upon Tai Chi. And that looks like a really good exercise for me. And I want to get involved with Tai Chi because I need to work on my balance with my neuropathy. And it's actually a pretty darn good workout if you really put your mind into all of the positions and you have fluid motions. Very nice. You use your hands a lot to describe the motion that you're going through. I liked it a lot, and I would recommend to at least go to a YouTube video on Tai Chi and try and go along with the session. Well, that does it for me. It says, in short, senior moments are the everyday non-serious memory hiccups that come with age, part of being human. Well, I think you witnessed my humanity there a little bit. Anyway, it's time to go. Thank you. Hopefully you've watched this, and hopefully you'll subscribe and continue to be a member of the Senior Talk US community. Good day, as Paul Harvey would say.